Folks, you heard it here. Daniel drafted Stevie Wonder with his 5th pick. I think I'm turning Halloween. I think I'm turning Halloween. I really think so. Turning Halloween. I think I'm turning Halloween. I really think so.
No sex, no drugs, no wine, no women, no. I don't know the rest of the words. That's pretty good though.
Thank you.
No, not yours, mine.
Like Stain from Street Vendor Hot Dog. That's off the cuff.
A what?
All right, let's start the episode over. Happy freaking Halloween, dude. What day is this going to be on? So it's on the 30th?
Is it the 30th? I thought it was like the 29th or something. I'll look it up right now.
It'll be the 30th.
Ooh, all you cool cats and kittens.
If you guys are looking for 3 Halloween tips to get that special one to notice you, you came to the right spot. Contrary to CDC warnings, don't wear a mask.
Let everyone know who you are.
They really want to breathe your breath.
I'm pretty sure that the costume of the year is going to be, not costume of the year, but I'm saying like the most popular costume this year will be Tiger King, and like someone's going to be a tiger, like a couple costume, you know. They're definitely going to have Carol Baskin.
Yeah, maybe. What's like pop culture relevant that's happened since then? That was huge.
Dude, we already had one of our friends dress up as Carol Baskin.
Who?
It was, you don't have Snapchat, of course. You fucking Neanderthal.
No, I'm sorry. Once your balls drop and you turn 13, I think you lose the right to Snapchat, to chat snap.
No.
Yes. You can't be a snappy chatty anymore.
I mean, I don't really use Snapchat anymore, but I have it for those that do use it still.
Like, if you found out a really, like, a respectable, like, gangster had Snapchat, I feel like I would lose respect for him. Like,
if Lil Wayne had Snapchat, I'd be, like, all over it.
I'd lose so much respect for Lil Wayne if he found out he got off stage, went to the green room, lit a blunt, and then opened Snapchat. Like, I would lose so much respect.
Or he's like in the booth and he's like, hey y'all, listen up, man, check it out. This one's for the snap. All right, everyone say what up.
Fuck. Yeah, like what echelon of celebrity would I keep respect for? Most rappers, I would lose it. Like if Eminem had Snapchat, could you imagine that?
I can't imagine him with like a filter on his face. That like the dog filter on his face.
Whoa, all along, his beard has been a filter.
The beard is weird.
That beard is weird.
All right, guys, if you are listening, I'd like you to like, share, comment, and follow us on social media at Chiefin Pod or Chiefin Podcast, not .com. Why did I want to say .com?
Oh, well, you should get a .com, dude. A .com dude. Dudes.com. If I go there, do you think it's just gay porn? Dudes.com.
If you go to dudes.com, I guarantee you, it's dudes.
Don't go there. Fuck. Instant regret.
I tried to warn you.
I mean, it reminds me of that chicks.com story I told you earlier.
Chicks.com.
Yeah, because I thought like my honest to God virgin soul wanted to go to Chicks Sporting Goods website to look at their sporting equipment, and I went to chicks.com in the Travis Ranch library, and that was a mistake.
Yeah, well, consider yourself fucking lucky, man. I was trying to go to dicksportinggood.com. So I went to bigfatcock.com. And guess what showed up, dude?
Man, who would have known? Oh, man. Yeah, guys, make sure you're liking the show. We hope you enjoyed the content we're producing. We're having a great time making it. And this week we get to embark on a little creative episode that's not a game. It's not going to be a Tama Talk, and it's going to be themed around the idea of Halloween, as it's tomorrow. Daniel, you want to get into what we're doing today?
Good evening, young children. My name is Dracula. This week we will be embarking on a journey. We have... How many do we have? What do we have?
We have
like 20?
20.
We have 20. One. Two. I'm not going to go the whole 20, don't worry.
19.
19. 20. So Bryce and I will be picking 7 each out of the 20. And these are movies, scary movie creatures or monsters. They don't have to be like goblins or Dracula or anything like that. They just have to be things that are the monster in the movie. So like they could literally be a person. So we got a list of 20. Do we want to name off those 20 and then pick them out, or just?
Yeah, let's rile through them and like give like maybe a 5 sentence explanation if someone doesn't understand who they are. Let's go. I guess we're not looking at the same thing. Let me send the list to you, and then we'll go back and forth.
Why don't you just go off of what you had? You had 10. I have 10. We'll just name off our own.
Okay, cool.
Okay, so I'm gonna let you go first since you're still motherfucking ninny of the week.
Here are my monsters up for selection in no particular order. Pennywise. It, the clown, from the movie It, starring Pennywise, the clown. The really creepy guy in Pain's Labyrinth, he's called Pale Man. He's the guy he puts his hands up and his eyeballs are in his palm.
Oh, okay. So I wasn't sure which creator or which creature you were talking about, but yeah, that guy's weird.
That guy's creepy as hell. Godzilla is my third monster. My fourth one is Creeper from Jeepers Creeper. My fifth one is Silent Hill Pyramid Head. He's in the movie. He's in the video game. It's the big creature that's carrying around this like giant scythe, and he's got a giant pyramid for a head. Look it up. My next one is Leatherface from Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Terrifying. Possibly one of the most terrifying of the OG monsters. Next is Toshio Sakai, aka the little Grudge boy from The Grudge, where he like shrieks and he sounds like a cat. And then I have the Cloverfield Monster, which is completely terrifying. It makes Godzilla look like a little bitch boy. And then my ninth one is Pinhead, pretty self-explanatory. He's the guy with pins in his head. And the last one is the ominous cult classic from 2015-ish, Slender Man.
Ooh, okay. Not bad. All right. I went off basically most effective monsters and monsters that scare the absolute shit out of me. So The Thing from The Thing, it's basically an alien life force that can mimic someone else's body. And then it goes and like gets you in it's like the new version, or it's the old version of Among Us. You have someone that's an imposter and then they like get you in a dark room and then they eat you and you're dead. I think it's super effective. And then The Fly, that movie just grossed me out, dude. It was nasty.
A good movie.
This guy tries to figure out teleportation and he does it, but when he does it, his DNA gets mixed up with a fly that's in the other pod and then he starts becoming a fly. Now, it begs the question, is there a tiny life-sized person now running around because he turned into a giant fly? So now, does that fly turn into a giant human? Just throwing it around there.
They never explored that.
I know, but I feel like he would have the lifespan of a human at that point. So then, or of a fly. So then he would just have like 24 hours of like, what the fuck is this? And then just die. And then the bathtub lady in The Shining. That movie, like I've said, that movie was the scariest movie as I saw as a kid, and it prevented me from taking baths ever. I've never taken a bath since. Just kidding. I've taken one since, but mainly just hot tubs.
But just one.
And then It Follows, the monster in that, basically you have sex with someone that is being haunted by this monster, and then you have now passed on the curse of that monster, and it will follow you at a walking pace for the rest of your life until you have sex with someone else, and then it gets passed on to them. I didn't really like the movie, but I thought it would be a very effective monster because once that person is killed, then it just goes down the line of people that have had sex and passed on the monster. And it could take different forms as well. Like it could be anything. It could be this giant being, or it could be a normal sized person. It's pretty freaky. The Quiet Place Monster, obviously very effective monster because the smallest bit of sound and it just annihilates anything in its path. Very nerve-wracking to watch. I like the movie, but wow, kept you on the edge of your seat. The Grand High Witch from The Witches. Have you seen that movie, Bryce?
No. I'll look it up.
Okay, so this movie, it's supposed to be geared towards kids. It's PG. This movie, I was like terrified because it was these witches that were...
She looks scary as hell.
Yeah, it was these witches that were dressed up, or like they had fake masks on that made them look like regular people. But when they take them off, you see what they truly are. They're like usually bald and they have like these long noses and they have like warts all over their face. Oh God, it's really, really freaky. But yeah, my mom showed me the movie and I thought, oh yeah, it's a kid's movie. I'm gonna love it, right? No, scared the crap out of me. And they like lure kids in with chocolate and then like feed them this like special serum and then they become mice. Really weird. Really fucking weird.
Do they eat the mice?
I don't remember. They might be eating the mice, or they might just they just hate children, so that's why they do it. And then Freddy Krueger. I think I watched like part of the movie and I was like, it's all right, I guess. But he haunts you in your dreams. You have no control over sleeping. You have to sleep eventually. So I figure that's a very effective monster and he can kill you in your sleep. So that works.
Yep.
The ghosts in The Sixth Sense. Those ghosts scare the crap out of me as a kid because we used to have stairs at our old house and I like, snuck down the stairs when I was supposed to be sleeping and I'm watching the movie and I regret it. Like to this day, I regret it, dude. It was so fucking scary. An American Werewolf in London. I just like that one, honestly. That one's not like effective or anything. I just really like I like werewolves. So I wanted to put that one in there. And then last but not least, The Exorcist Girl. Never seen the movie, but I've heard it is terrifying. So I had to add it on the list.
Yeah, she's very terrifying.
Yeah.
She's like, fuck me. She goes all psycho.
Fuck me, you fucking priest. You're like, whoa, okay. That's a 12-year-old girl.
So folks, there you have it. Those are our 20 options on the board in this draft. How we're going to do it is traditional snake, like a fantasy draft. However, there's only 7 available spots on our team. How are we drafting? Just for like the effect of killing people or like scare or like iconic monsters? I guess it's up to us and then we just get to build the roster the way we want and judge it after. I think you get first overall pick since I'm the ninny.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna give my rationale as I pick them.
Okay.
So right off the bat, I know I said that the bathtub lady scared the crap out of me, but I'm gonna pick the bathtub lady.
Wow, that's the number 1 overall pick is bathtub lady.
That's the number. Okay. Here's the rationale though.
The number 1 overall pick.
Here is the reason why.
All right.
Before she turns into like a decrepit old lady with like leprosy, she's pretty fucking hot. Okay. And I think if you just don't look in the mirror while you're hugging her, it might be okay. So I think that she might be pretty hot until just have it like Dracula. Don't bring any mirrors in the house and you got a hot lady.
All right, this makes it even more interesting. So your strategy and intent.
My strategy is which monsters do I want to do.
Yeah, the number 1 overall monster is which one doesn't look like a monster.
Yeah, which one is the most boneable?
It's okay. If you want to draft a kicker in the first round, you're totally within your rights to do so. All right, here we go. So I get back-to-back picks. I'm drafting...
What? How do you get back-to-back picks?
It's a snake draft.
Oh, you did say that. Okay, that's right. Yeah.
My first pick is Leatherface, just because he's psycho and deranged and like a really terrifying person, and someone with a chainsaw that's crazy and like 300 pounds is terrifying. Doesn't he have like people's skin for a mask or something? And then my second pick is Toshio Sakai, the Grudge Boy, because I think it'd be really funny if he rode on the back of Leatherface. That's specifically why I want him drafted. Is be like,
wow. That'd be awesome on his shoulder like a fucking parrot.
Yeah, exactly. And then Leatherface would like throw him and he'd be like, midair.
Okay. So one of my picks is going to be, the next pick is Slenderman. I think that he would be so much fun to play hide and seek with. I really think that it would make me really reevaluate where I'm going to be hiding, and it would be a never ending game of hide and seek. And if he catches you, you're dead. So
bingo.
I think it'd be fun. And then, okay, so you got Leatherface.
I got Leatherface and the Grudge Boy.
Okay. And I got Bathtub Lady for the sex and Slenderman for the hide and seek. Mm-hmm. If you think about it, though, I'm playing hide and seek with the Bathtub Lady, too. I'm just hiding something else. And then I'm going to pick Godzilla. I've always loved Godzilla. He's badass.
First mega monster off the board.
He's badass, dude. I mean, if you have a monster that gets stronger with radiation and then can breathe fire and destroy cities, yeah, I mean, you'd be stupid to not pick him.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So far I have a crazy person and like just a terrifying little Asian boy that doesn't talk. I think I want to draft on my team someone, an old school kind of terrifying person who like entices people in and then gets them. Because right now Leatherface isn't going to entice people in. He's just on sight fucking shit up. I need someone to like lure people in. So I think I might go either Pennywise, or It Follows Monster is a really good one for this. Or I know the Grand High Witch is probably exactly what I'm talking about, but I've never seen the movie.
The Grand High Witch, she will lure kids in. She like entices them with chocolate, and then they get the chocolate, but they infuse the chocolate with that potion, and then boom, they turn into mice. You got a whole bunch of rats just running around, or mice running around.
She's like someone I should play or should pick, but I really don't want to. Like, I don't know who to like equate that to in the NFL. Someone that's gonna get you 10 points a week, but like it's complete white bread drafting them. All right, I'm gonna go Pennywise. I think he's terrifying. Either or, the old one and the new one, both terrifying. Old one terrifying without fucking CG or crazy CG.
Yeah, that guy did a good job.
He's the master of luring, dude. And it's interesting because I have a small boy on my team as well. I'm curious how that dynamic will work out. We'll work it out in the locker room. So my fourth pick now that I have a crazy haunted kid and someone to lure in, I think I might want to get something just to fuck shit up, like a basher. But I need someone to play good with, maybe just a rogue. Like someone to just go off script, just an X factor. I think I might go the Jeeper Creeper because I think he's kind of smart too. I was gonna say the Quiet Place Monster, but I think they just react to sound. That's pretty stupid. I'm not drafting a blind person. Yeah, I'm gonna go Jeepers Creeper.
Okay, so
boom. So I got Leatherface, Grudge Boy, and Jeepers Creeper.
All right, now
that's his actual name, or is it just Creeper?
No, it's Jeepers Creepers.
I know, but like, is his name just Creeper?
I think it's his first and last name.
Damn, dude, have you seen this guy's face before? It's terrifying.
Yeah, it looks like a bunch of like worms and stuff. It's gross.
What the hell?
Okay, I'm gonna pick the Quiet Place Monster. I know you just said, oh, I don't want a blind person on my team, but that thing fucks shit up, man. I mean, the smallest bit of sound, they had to walk on sand because if they stepped on a leaf, it would annihilate their family. So,
all right, folks, you heard it here. Daniel drafted Stevie Wonder with his fifth pick.
So we got the Quiet Place Monster. That's gonna be great. And then this is a tough one. It's tough because I don't even know what I want my team to be. You know, like I just have rationale for each individual pick.
Yeah, you're drafting like a lot of like just solo assassins right now.
I don't want Pinhead. Fucking loser. Who you calling Pinhead? Honestly, I'm gonna go Freddy Krueger. Because in the end, everyone has to sleep, and that guy will just he's gonna kill you all. I don't even know, how does he not kill them all in the movies?
I don't know. Do they wake up? How do they wake up, or how do they fight them? I don't think I've seen the original Nightmare on Elm Street.
I saw part of the newest one, but I don't know how it ends. So I don't know. I have no idea how they escape the monster. I just feel like he's a monster that can't be escaped.
Yeah, I think so because he keeps coming back to life.
Yeah.
Right?
All right, it's your turn now.
It is? Did you do back to back? You got one,
yeah,
2, 3, 4,
I got Quiet Place Monster,
5.
and then Freddy Krueger.
All right, I have the crazy with Leatherface. I have the novelty fun pick with the Grudge Boy. I have the lure with Pennywise, and then I have the just insane monster to fuck shit up with the Jeepers Creeper. I think I'm going to draft something that's would scare the shit out of you in the middle of the night if you saw it next to you, just like a creepy looking thing. I think I'm probably going to go with Pale Man from Pan's Labyrinth.
Okay, that's a good one.
It's creepy as hell. I want the creepy thing now, just where you're like, oh my god, like that would scare the shit out of you, just leave you frozen. Now I don't know what to draft. I think I kind of want to draft on novelty, just something iconic. I don't know if it's going to be The Fly or Exorcist Girl. I don't want Cloverfield. It Follows Monsters, pretty creepy. Let's go Exorcist Girl. I'm gonna get the demon.
That chick is freaking crazy.
Yeah, she is. Her head spins 360 degrees.
And then just covers you in puke. Sounds like my ex-girlfriend.
All right, that was my sixth pick. So I got one more left on the board.
I think I'm picking most of my own ones.
Oh, same, dude. I have 5 of my own.
Okay, let's see. We got last ones left are Silent Hill Pyramid Head, Cloverfield Monster, Pinhead, The Thing from The Thing, The Fly. It follows. Oh shit! Yeah. Oh my god, this is great. I'm gonna pick the stealthiest guys you can find right now. We have the Thing from The Thing. I'm gonna pick up him because that guy, he can morph into anybody and you're like, oh, he's my friend. That's awesome. And then you get close to him in a dark room and then he just chops your head off. And then I'm gonna also pick another person that's kind of like a normal person until he's not. The American Werewolf in London. I'm picking that guy.
That's good. Both transformational people. I like that.
And they're gonna come in out of nowhere, and in that full moon, he's just gonna annihilate everyone, and then recruit them into his pack. He's gonna bite them, and then they're all gonna become werewolves as well. This is gonna be fantastic. I like those 2 picks. That was good.
All right. And my last pick is a last moment of desperation if I need to use it just to complete total domination. I'm drafting Cthulhu, aka the Cloverfield monster.
Is it Cthulhu, really?
I don't know. It kind of looks like it. Actually, no, because Cthulhu is like from the ocean. This one's just like fucking praying mantis on steroids. And the steroids took steroids. All right. Here's our teams. My team name is Jack O'Lantern.
Okay.
Team Jack O'Lantern. So I have a Pennywise, Pale Man, Jeepers Creeper, Leatherface, Grudge Boy, Cloverfield, Exorcist. So I'm going all across the board. I'm going 80s horror. I'm going like early 2000s creepy Guillermo del Toro.
All right. So what was your team name again?
Jack O'Lantern.
Jack O'Lantern. Okay. Here's my team name. It's going off of the same first word as yours. Jack be nimble, Jack be quick. The bathtub lady's gonna my
Man, crazy you didn't run out of character count on that.
Believe it or not, it fits on our jerseys. It's the craziest thing.
It's like Giannis Antetokounmpo.
So on my team, I got Godzilla, Slenderman. Ooh, nice. The Thing from The Thing, the Bathtub Lady in The Shining, Quiet Place Monster, Freddy Krueger, and An American Werewolf in London. You know what? I just realized almost all of mine are like people that seem normal and then they're not.
Wow.
Because like An American Werewolf.
Well, outside of Godzilla.
Yeah, An American Werewolf, that seems normal. The Bathtub Lady in The Shining, she's very enticing and seems normal, and then she's not. The Thing from The Thing.
Yeah, it's really just Freddy Krueger and Godzilla that aren't.
And then Slenderman, he's also kind of normal. He's just a guy in a suit.
Yeah, you just see him far away.
Who's that guy? He's getting closer. Maybe I should leave. No? Okay. And then Quiet Place Monster, he's obviously just a monster. And then Freddy Krueger and Godzilla, yeah. I got some people that are going to mess you up, dude.
Well, my last-ditch effort, Cloverfield Monster, just takes out anything. And surprise sneak play, Leatherface on the back of the Cloverfield Monster with the Grudge Boy on the back of Leatherface.
Okay, but think about every character you have. They all have to sleep, don't they? Freddy Krueger in the dreams.
Not the Exorcist girl.
Okay, then Exorcist girl, I got the Bathtub Lady in The Shining. She's like, oh, she's just a normal person. And then I just like start walking towards her and laughing. And I got leprosy.
I got Leatherface. He's unfazed by anything. He's just gonna chainsaw people.
I got Quiet Place Monster.
Ooh, Quiet Place Monster. I got Grudge Boy. Meow.
You can't do that.
But he's stealthy. He crawls around the house, dude.
All right, then I got Slenderman to attack your Grudge guy.
Well, then I got Leatherface again. He's just gonna chainsaw off the long arms of Slenderman.
Okay, Godzilla. I have him destroy everything and then set it on fire.
Cloverfield Monster, I destroy the world.
Cloverfield Monster's got to fall asleep eventually.
He doesn't fall asleep.
That monster's got to fall asleep eventually. And then I got Freddy Krueger, so he's OP. Could you imagine seeing that? Like him just laying waste to the entire city, and then like the sun comes up, and then he just like.
Yeah, everyone's like, what the hell? And then it turns out he only sleeps for 2 minutes. So he's right back out. He's narcoleptic.
His reboot time is astounding.
Yeah, the time on that planet's like way different. Well, that was, I think we have some pretty good teams. You know, I don't have any issues with any of your picks. Outside of Quiet Place Monster, it's just like, It's just a dumb monster. It's like
I mean, it's not brainless. It's just
it is because it gets got all the time.
It's very effective though.
Or maybe it's not. It's just blind, but it's so smart, but it can't see, so it uses sound to its advantage.
Dude, it's basically like a bad version of Daredevil. Like it's an evil version of Daredevil. He uses...
But it's like the easiest thing to trap and trick because you just fake a sound somewhere. Does it ever like hear a sound and decide like, no, I think that's a pretty sketchy sound. I don't want that. Or does it just react to every sound? I think it just reacts to every sound.
It reacts to sounds that like animals or humans would make. Like a waterfall, there's waterfalls and stuff, and then they're like talking like normal around the waterfall. But
that's right.
If they're at their house and they're speaking, they all had to learn sign language because if they didn't, they would have just died. Because if they spoke one word, dead.
The second one came out already, right? I want to see that.
No, it's coming out, but I'm pretty sure it's like a prequel.
Yeah.
So John Krasinski's still in that. I'm pretty stoked, dude.
Yeah, I haven't seen a ton of like just new movies in general, but that was a really good one. I liked it.
Yeah, I feel really, really good about my picks right now. I'm looking at it as if it's like my fantasy team, and I'm like, I can't wait to put this person in next week, man. It's gonna be so great.
Yeah, there should be some kind of like movie fantasy thing like that, dude. Where I don't know how you would do it.
If you had it solely based on kill count, or on scareability, like if they like every time you jumped,
kill count.
I mean, okay, Cloverfield. I guess you'd have to have
10,000.
You'd have to have it on a different point system than that. Like if it's a monster over a certain feat, then you have to get a certain amount of kills to score 1 point.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
But yeah, overall, pretty solid picks, guys.
Yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed this. We thought about some of the, more unique monsters. We didn't go fucking basic with Jason. I know Freddy Krueger's iconic, but we could have just loaded it up with basic monsters. We didn't do Frankenstein and Dracula.
I had to do werewolf, though. I love werewolves. I couldn't not put it in there.
Yeah, that's a good one, too.
Speaking of Dracula and Frankenstein and stuff, I just found out today that Audible is allowing for all these different titles for kids to be out in the public for free. So, like, I got Bram Stoker's Dracula. I got Frankenstein. I got Sun Tzu, The Art of War.
Ooh, for kids? What the fuck? Those aren't kid books.
Maybe not for kids, but like teens.
I guarantee you no kid is looking to read Sun Tzu's The Art of War.
Hey, it was a good book. I already went through it. I was actually very informative. I'm like, oh yes, if I want to start a fire in someone's camp, I should wait for the morning because if I do it at night, there's not going to be as much wind. Of course, I'd want to burn more of the camp. It's like actually, I was like, dang, okay, if I want to burn out a city, I got to do it during the morning,
Super informative Sun Tzu. He's the one that started the California wildfires.
Yes, it is. He was like, look, if you want to do a gender reveal party, you got to do it with some fireworks.
Blowing a ton.
And make sure it's really dry and hot. Oh, speaking of dry and hot, dude, this is going to be the weirdest. You're going to be kind of grossed out by this, but I had a fart today.
Yeah, I knew it was going to be fart related.
No, but listen, I farted today and I was at work and one of the kids was like walking by and I'm like, please don't smell it. Please don't smell it. Please don't smell it. And he goes, Mr. Shaw, I like that shirt. And I'm like, oh, thank God. But I'm not kidding. I kid you not. I smelt the fart. And immediately, I craved KFC.
What?
It was the weirdest craving I've ever had due to a fart.
How? What? Like, you just craved KFC bucket chicken?
No. I craved the mashed potatoes and gravy.
Oh, that's weirder.
I know.
That's so fucking weird. I don't even want to like try to backtrack in your life. What situation caused this?
I don't know, man. I think I need help.
There's something there. There's a therapy session needed there. So, Daniel, your reason for joining today? You're in line behind a recent divorcee and a assault victim. Why are you here today? Well, I wanted to eat mashed potatoes after smelling a fart. Oh, I see. We'll see you first.
Yes. Okay. Actually, you know what? We're gonna need a couple of hours. Can you pay for 3 sessions right now? We're gonna need more than just 1 hour. One session's not gonna cut it.
Pay for 3 sessions, you get a bucket of chicken free. Yes, this is KFC.
Could you imagine that if I went into a KFC and I was like, yeah, man, this always reminds me of cutting a big fart. And they're like, just get out, okay? Just get out. Everyone in line is like, I'm out. I don't want KFC anymore.
I guarantee you, if you went into KFC today and did that, they wouldn't think a thing.
They'd probably be like, oh, so you want the number 2, huh?
Oh, this guy wants mashed potatoes and gravy.
Like it's a reoccurring thing.
Yeah, just they bring it out. They don't even wait.
They're like, number 2 for Daniel. You got anything else you want to include or share?
No, I don't. I hope everyone has a great Halloween. Not really sure what this year will be. Don't really care, but whatever you are up to, I hope you're enjoying yourself and be safe out there. There's a lot of Cloverfield monsters out tonight. Anything for you?
No, I'm very content with that right now. I have nothing else to include. I'm sorry I talked about my KFC fart, but I got one thing left to say. Keep it chiefin'.
Keep it chiefin'.